9:30.
The Radio Wammo Breakfast.
The best ideas are free with Ben Young from Bwaggy.com.
BWAGY.com and on Twitter as well. G'day there, Ben.
Good morning.
Now, today on the show, we're going to show you how to make your own National Geographic magazine.
Exactly.
Have you got your snips ready?
Yeah, so as usual, I've been catching up with Springwise and a few blogs around the world, seeing what kind of cool ideas have come about. And last week I got to interview Michael Gerber of E-Myth book fame. So it was quite interesting. And one of the key elements he was pushing on is that successful businesses have systems and processes that allow their consumers to create something. So, for example, the App Store allows people to create enjoyment in terms of selling your own app, and pushing some innovation allows people to consume it.
Yep.
And of course, his business is kind of, he called it the McDonald's for small business. It allowed small business owners to actually get the result that they wanted out of their business.
And what? Because replicating his system.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The framework for small business. And so one of the things that I came across was this Project Noah, and you can check it out at projectnoah.org. The idea is you download the app and you collate and share all your wildlife and nature photos as you travel.
Yeah.
And what they want to start doing is pulling together a National Geographic type album based off the crowdsourcing of all these photos, pictures and stories.
The People's National Geographic.
Yeah, the People's National Geographic.
Cool.
I just thought that was quite interesting and very neat.
Is it just an iPhone app at this stage?
I'd have to check. I think it is on other platforms, and I'm pretty sure you can do it via the web.
No, it's called Noah.
Yeah, Project Noah.
Project Noah. Okay.
So I thought that was really, really cool.
Yeah.
There's so many amateur photographers in the world. In fact, I think everyone with a smartphone is an amateur photographer.
Well, I found a weta in my garden the other day. Took a photo of it and uploaded it to the net.
There we go.
Shared it
We're all
around.
photographers now.
Yeah.
So that could be on Project Noah.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was really cool. Another one.
But what would the end result be though? Like, what would it be? A magazine or a?
I think the end result is to create a magazine to send it out, but I don't think they're at that point yet. Like, they've only just gotten started off the ground and moving forward with it. The other thing they need to think about is editorial control, which I suspect that's something they'll be doing. And
also photo credits and whether or not you get paid for the photo that you contribute, if it is a glossy magazine that gets sold.
I would doubt there's payment involved initially.
Just the kudos and fame.
Yeah. It doesn't sound
from
like
my
a project
picture.
which is going to make trillions of dollars straight off the bat.
But a nice idea.
Yeah, really
especially
cool.
because everyone generally has
and amateur
a smart
photographers really
device,
aspire to, I want to be in National Geographic. I'd love to share my photos. So,
cool.
Great concept. The other thing is fasciolista. So it's kind of it's like stumble upon. And this is not a good description because I'm going to have to explain stumble upon, but it's stumble upon for fashion.
Okay.
And so stumble upon is a website that allows you to like or dislike other websites. And as you do that, stumble upon will then recommend new websites to you.
So as you're browsing around, if you use the stumble upon service, you have a dashboard that comes up.
Yeah, a little toolbar at the top of your browser, and you say, look, I like this article or I don't.
Yeah.
And so over time it learns to train content for you. When you click the stumble button, it will show you content that's quite interesting, based on your likes and dislikes.
As rated by other stumble upon users. Yeah.
So as an example, one of our clients uses it to get content for their blog and to tweet about, because they have a busy lifestyle and it's really hard for them to read every industry magazine and all the blogs.
Yeah.
So what they use is stumble upon to like and dislike articles in their niche, and then every time they hit stumble, they know they're going to get cool content.
Cool.
So what Fasciolista does the same for fashion. So you start training it and going, I like this T-shirt, I don't like that T-shirt, I like this, this top, those jeans, but not this. The idea is it'll start matching you up, just like Stumble Upon, and start recommending clothes back to you based on your taste.
Nice.
And the beauty of this algorithm, and it's the same thing that Amazon uses, is that over time they begin to stretch it. So they go, this is 5 or 10% away from Ben's likes.
Yeah.
Let's suggest this. Oh, he does like that. And then it broadens your horizons, the same as Last FM.
So those algorithms are getting more and more complex, aren't they, to
Yeah.
try and get a more accurate...
Yeah, getting super smart.
Yeah.
That's how Amazon is able to achieve it. I think it's 1 in 6 visits results in a purchase.
So this concept has now been applied to fashion. Can it go anywhere else?
tons of places. Any other content or things you consume, cars, suburbs. No,
Suburbs.
Suburbs.
Well, it's maybe right if you're looking for a house.
Yeah.
I like this. I don't like that. Like that. Oh, yeah.
Clearly,
Okay. Here we
cafes
go.
or restaurants. So some of the check-in software's starting to go that. Go that way. Starting to recommend new places.
I suppose food's a good.
Food would be a good one. Books is a great one, clearly.
Yeah. Movies is obvious.
Movies.
Music is obvious.
I don't know if anyone does it for movies.
Well, essentially, say like Netflix or even here in New Zealand, Fatso.
Yeah. They do recommendations.
They do recommendation based on your star ratings.
Netflix in the States does. They're big on recommendations. They had that big prize pool if you could tweak their recommendation engine.
Yeah.
I remember that. What else?
I'm sure even
Songs is done with Last.fm.
Yeah.
And Last.fm is really
And there's
good.
a lot of other services out there like that as well. But I don't know if I can expand much beyond
I'm sure
sort of
there's
those
other
consumables.
There must be other things.
Jobs?
Jobs would
You
be
like this
interesting.
job, you don't like that job, okay, I'm going to suggest you this job.
Actually, that would be good for someone that's looking through the job market in terms of like looking through all the job positions, because it is quite it takes a lot of time to do that process.
I wonder, does Seek end up suggesting jobs to you?
No. I think they have basic recommendations based on keywords. Like, I think if you put in,
But it's a search, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a search rather than a recommendation.
Yeah.
So that would be really cool. The other thing that I've been talking about is getting better with search results. So Google did a bit of an experiment where you could remove items from search results. Whereas I would just like to go, I like results from these kind of pages, but dislike from these kind of pages. Because we do a heck of a lot of researching. Quite often we find the same spam sites, and we know we're going to get the same kind of result when we land on that page.
Yeah.
And it's not helpful.
There's a problem with those how-to or e-how websites are always coming up top in the results.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit torn about those because sometimes they are quite helpful and sometimes they're not. But it would just be nice if we could cater our search results a bit better.
Yeah.
And again, recommendation engines would be good for that.
Yeah. Well, that's some food for thought, some ideas for this Monday morning.
Exactly.
Go forth and just said that Fashionista and
Fashionista
and Project Noah.
Yeah, that's it.
Thanks very much, Ben. Bwaggy.com, bwaggy.com on Twitter as well.